Hey girl, hey! Welcome back to my channel. So as you can already tell by the title of this video, I am going to be trying out some new Physician Formula products. That is what I'm wearing on my face today. I have the new foundation, the extended bronzer range, and their lip as well as their butter highlighters. So if you want to see how I got this look and how I like the products, stay tuned and let's get right into it. Okay, so let's go ahead and get started. As you can see, my eyebrows are pretty much done. I have already primed, moisturized my skin. So we are going to go ahead and start right away with the foundation. So of course, as you know, the foundation we're using today is the Physicians Formula, the Healthy Foundation. It does have SPF 20 and it says Brightening Complex. This is what it looks like. It is a glass bottle, so that's really cool, very high end. Let's see, on the back it says, packed with vitamins and antioxidants for healthy coverage, infused with Chinese Wu Zuyu extract and hyaluronic acid to brighten, hydrate, and even skin tone. Ultra blendable, lightweight, buildable, and breathable. And it just says to shake a bottle before each use. It is a typical 1 fluid ounce. Now I bought this from the Physicians Formula website because my area, I haven't found it yet in my area in like drugstores, but I'm pretty sure even when I find it, they're not going to have the darker shades in my area. It does retail on their website for $14.95. The color I got is DPW2. DPW2 is Deep Warm 2. There are 2 more shades after this color, which for Physicians Formula, like if you've seen my previous video, dark skin unfriendly products, Physicians Formula is a culprit of being very unfriendly for deeper skin tone. So I have to commend them, even though 2 shades after this is not a lot. I have to commend them for at least putting out some deeper shades, attempting to put out some deeper shades. It looks like this is going to be a pretty good match for me. I did go for warmer undertones, even though sometimes I can be a little neutral. I have 16 shades, and they do range them by undertones. So like I said, I just have to commend them for putting out some deeper shades. The fact that there's still 2 more after me is such a big deal for Physicians Formula. I know that we're all about the whole, 50 range lines and things like that ever since Fenty Beauty and Maybelline and things like that. But for Physicians Formula, this is a big deal. So I am going to give them their props. I'm not going to knock them down. Yes, they can do better, but they're starting somewhere. So I'm going to be happy about that. And let's just go ahead and get right into it. It does come, well, in the mail it comes with a plastic around it. I'm just going to shake this up. And it is a twist top. And it looks like it's a doe foot applicator. So it's just like the Clinique one. I'm going to start with just one side of the face. Oh yeah, this looks like it's going to be a great match. And I'm going to use a brush on this side of the face. And that is what this side looks like. Not bad. It's definitely skin-like. I wouldn't say it's luminous, which I like because I'm an oily girl, but it's definitely skin-like. It does not cover blemishes though. So as you can see, you can still see my blemish right here. Even some dark spots that I have right here, you can still see. So it's definitely not full coverage. It does say it's buildable, so we will go ahead and put another layer on. I'm going to concentrate it on those areas to see if they will cover. Not a lot of product comes out on the doe foot applicator, and that is with a second layer. So it still doesn't cover up the blemishes, so we will definitely say this is not full coverage at all. It's borderline medium coverage. It's between like really low coverage, medium coverage, but it does a great job at evening out your skin tone, like it does say, and it is buildable. It doesn't get cakey when I add on top of it. You know, it does look still really skin-like. So, I mean, it doesn't claim to be full coverage, so I can't really knock it for that, but it does look really good on the skin. So I'm going to go ahead and move on to the other side, and I'm going to use a beauty blender for this side. Okay, and this is what both sides look like. I do like the beauty blender side as well. It definitely gives it more of a luminous finish though, whereas this side with the brush gives it more of a matte skin-like coverage or skin-like finish. But they both, I mean, the coverage is about the same with both the brush and the beauty blender, which is pretty interesting because usually the beauty blender shears things out, but with this one it didn't really shear it out too much. Yeah, I mean, I'm liking the way it looks. It's so far so good. It seems like it'd be a great everyday coverage or everyday wear foundation. So I'm gonna go ahead and do concealer, powder my face, and I will be right back. Okay, so I did go ahead and powder my face and do my concealer. As you can see, it definitely set it down to like a more matte finish with my powder and stuff. So we'll see how that lasts throughout the day. But it still looks really good. It's still, I didn't use any powders that have extra coverage. So I did use, to set my face, my Julie Insta Filter powder, which is just like a translucent powder. There's no extra coverage on this. So because I wanted the foundation to really, the color to really stay through. And I did use my Sasha Buttercup for underneath the eye and my ColourPop No Filter concealer. And so we're going to go on to bronzer. And the bronzer, so it's, I think it's just so funny, not to say Physician Formula knows who I am or has any say and you know, watched my videos or anything, but I literally, before I took my big break, if you haven't seen it yet, I did do a dark skin unfriendly products, and like I said earlier, Physicians Formula was heavily talked about in that video. I will also link that video down below and maybe somewhere on this screen. Definitely check that out. But I was talking about how I really wanted to try the butter bronzers that Physicians Formula has, but of course the lightest one is just the deepest one, or excuse me, or the only one they had. I think they only had like 2 or 1 color. It was just way too light. So recently I did see a post from Trend Mood on Instagram that Physicians Formula was extending their bronzer range, and I just was so excited. So the bronzer I picked up is the butter bronzer in the color deep bronzer is what they call it. And just looking at it off the bat, it does not look deep at all. Like, I'm scared. And I will put a picture somewhere on the screen, probably here, of what the post looked like that Physicians Formula and Trend Mood had posted. And look at this bronzer and tell me if this looks anything like the deep type of colors they were posting. Okay, and it's just the normal butter bronzer packaging, and this is what the color looks like. This looks like my skin tone and even lighter. So this is what they consider deep. Now, again, I'm not going to knock Physicians Formula because they are attempting, they are trying, but this is not it. This is not gonna work at all. It does feel really, really soft, and I don't know if you can see that on my finger. This is definitely a face powder for me. So that is a bust. It does smell really good. Let me see if I could build it. It's more like not even a face powder, like an under eye highlighter, or it's really, really light on my skin. So we are definitely not going to be using this for bronzer. I don't know, maybe I missed something. Maybe this isn't the new one. Maybe they're still coming out with more. I don't know, because like I said, those pictures look nothing like this. So I'm gonna go ahead and bronze my skin with my normal bronzer, and we'll be right back. I do have their highlighter to try out and their lips, so I'm just gonna kind of finish up my face and then we will be right back. Okay, so as you can see, I pretty much have everything done on my face. I'm just gonna go into highlight, and Physicians Formula recently came out with their butter highlighter. It's a cream to powder highlighter, and I got the color rose gold. Now this I bought in store in a local CVS here near me. I had like a coupon as well, so I did get it on sale. I don't remember exactly how much I got it for, but on the website, the Physicians Formula website, let's see, the butter highlighter is $10.95, and they have 5 colors. And it comes kind of like in the same packaging as ColourPop's highlighters, and also like their eyeshadows or Super Shock eyeshadows, and it looks just like the normal butter bronzer pattern in here. And then let me feel, ooh, it's very, very soft. So like they said, it is cream to powder. Ooh, that's beautiful. And that's what it looks like. Ooh, that's so gorgeous. Okay, so I'll go ahead and put this on. And I'm going to use the Wet n Wild highlighter brush that came in the set. I'm just going to dip this into the brush. It doesn't pick up a super amount, so let's see how this works. Oh wow, that's beautiful. Even though it doesn't pick up a lot, it does go on the skin beautifully. Oh, that is so pretty. But I think that is beautiful. Yeah, so I'm definitely loving this. They definitely won me over with these. These are so pretty. I would like to try some other colors. Of course, some of them, this was the only one I felt that was really suitable to my skin tone, but I think they came out with the new one that's like a holographic, like electric color. I'd like to try that one out. Okay, and then last but not least, I do have a new liquid lipstick. They call it the Healthy Lip. This is what it looks like. This I have tried. I also got this in store. I got the color Berry Healthy, and I actually really like these. They don't have like super amount of color, but they are very, they do have like a nice wash to the lip. The doe foot applicator is like a pointed doe foot applicator, so it's very comfortable to put on. And I've been loving this. I just think it's just a beautiful everyday lip. It goes on very mousse-like. Yeah, so it's very pretty. It doesn't like dry down to a full matte finish, but I do recommend these. I think these are beautiful. I would like to get some more colors, but this is the final look. I really like how everything came out. I do think that this foundation is really going to be like a great everyday foundation. Like, just throw it on and go. It gives you, it evens out your skin tone very well, but it's not too, it doesn't feel heavy at all on the skin. I am gonna see how it wears throughout the day, but the time is now 8:52, so I am going to see how long this wears. And like I said, I'll either update you like in the description bar below or come back in with some little footage throughout the day. But overall, everything worked really well except for that bronzer. That was really a huge letdown. Yeah, like I said, hopefully maybe I got it too early and they're still planning on coming out with more colors. I don't know, but I was really excited to try their bronzer, and it's not a bronzer for me at all. So yeah, but everything else worked really well. Hey guys, so I have been wearing this. The time is now 1:52, so I had it on since around 9 o'clock, and I have to say everything has been lasting really well. You can see the highlight is still popping. I don't know, I've just been really enjoying it. yeah, everything's been pretty good so far. I haven't even reapplied this lip. It's not like fully on, but it's still there, so we're still kicking. Okay, so this is the final check-in. The time is now, it's after 10 p.m. and I'm tired. I'm ready to go to bed, but I just wanted to show you guys what the skin looks like. It held up really well for a drugstore foundation that's not supposed to be like super long wear, super full coverage, but it held up really well. I'm using my bathroom lights, so I'm not really sure if that's altering anything, but looking in the mirror, everything looks really good. You can still even see a faint of the color from the lip. The highlight is still kind of there, and I'm not super oily, even though it is really cold today, so it's not like hot, but yeah, everything held up pretty well. I give it a thumbs up, but that's it, you guys. Bye. I do hope that you enjoyed this video. If you do, don't forget to give it a thumbs up, and also don't forget to hit that subscribe button so you can join the fam bam here. And until next time, guys,